Hello, Daryl. Really quickly, just wanted to shoot a video to help give you some tips to be able to found on Google, so you can eventually quit your job and go full-time for yourself with your son, because that would be an awesome dream to do. So first off, I just wanted to teach you a little bit about how Google works. So when somebody searches Toledo plumbers, the first thing they'll get is these little ads that everyone ignores, and then they'll get this Google Map pack. So it's really important to rank on the top 3 of the Google Map pack. And so I'll teach you how to do that today. And then after that, they have the websites. And so after, you want to first focus on ranking here, and then after that you want to focus on ranking your website. Because a lot of it comes here, but maybe a third of it will come, the business will come from the website. So I went to your website and it says it is not working. So that is unfortunate. And let's see if I can even look at the statistics of the past website for when it was working. But discountdrainandplumbing.com. So it says pretty much no organic traffic to that site. And let's look, maybe the domain name has expired for that. Yeah, okay, so I can buy this domain name right now because you guys didn't renew it. So you'll want to buy that before someone else does, because that's a good domain name, discountdrainandplumbing.com. It's great, and it's only $8 a year on Namecheap. So it looks like because you didn't renew it, your whole website is gone. So that's unfortunate. So you might want to fix that, but in the meantime, let me teach you a little bit about how to make a website that works correctly to rank. And the first thing is the map pack. So let's look for you in the map pack. When I looked earlier, I saw that you were ranked on the first page in the top 20, right here, Toledo Drain Pros and Pro and Sons. But it looks like you guys did something wrong. You made 2 separate Google business listings. You have this one with this phone number and that name, but then when I looked here too, just Googling it, I found another one. Exact same phone number, exact same name. So you have 2 Google business listings. You have one that has 11 reviews, and you have one that only has 1 review. So that's not good. Yeah, you'll want to combine them, cancel one, and just focus on ranking one of those instead of having 2 separate ones. Anyways, let me just focus on the one that has 11 reviews because that one is a little bit further along. So when you're ranking a Google business listing, oh, you guys are listed as cleaning service. Oh, that's not good. You're not even listed as a plumber. Oh boy. So let me look at the other one. This one's also listed as cleaning service. Oh, well, that's your problem right there. You're not listed as a plumber as your primary category. Maybe this one is. Cleaning service, Toledo drain. So anyways, there's when you're setting up your Google business listing, they ask you what your categories are. So you can have a primary category and you can have subcategories. Your primary category for this one is plumber. Your primary category for this other one was cleaning service. So that's the problem with this one. But what you want to do is you want to have multiple categories. You have your primary category, which would be plumber. That's what I'd recommend you change the other one to. And then you can have multiple subcategories. So like this guy, oh, that's Walmart. That's not a good example. Let me show you a good example of one. Man, these guys all are not that good at SEO. There's multiple categories you can have, and everyone here is only listed plumber. This one also, so there's another one. Sewage disposal service. I don't know if that's a service you offer or not, but there's multiple categories you can get. If you want a full list of them, you can go to here and sort through anything that's related to your business, like pipe, if there's anything pipes, or plumber, plumbing supply store, and go through and figure out all of the categories you can so that you can be found online easier. The next thing you'll do after getting the right categories is you want to have lots and lots of photos. It didn't look like you had any photos. So every time you do a completed job, just snap a photo and upload it. Because you'll notice that the people who are ranking on top, they probably have like 200 or at least 20 or 30 photos, because that's also a ranking factor. So you want to add lots of photos. When you add the photos, you want to make them square photos, because those look better on Google Business Listings. You also want to name the photos a keyword that you're trying to rank for, which I'll go over the keywords in a little bit. So besides the photos, getting the categories right, you'll also want to get lots of reviews. So texting any previous customers and asking them to please leave a review. You can incentivize them if you want. Leave a review and I'll give you 10% off your next service or whatever. And that also helps. So yeah, that's the basics on the on-page SEO for your Google Business Listing. The last thing that you want to do to rank your business listing is to get something called citations. So a citation is a directory. Every time you can list your business on, for example, making a business Facebook page or listing it in BBB, Yelp, HomeAdvisor, all of those are citations. And they help build your company's credibility and your business listing's credibility. And as you build this credibility, it will rank higher in the Google Business Listing in the rankings here. Because again, the goal is to get top 3 so you can get all that traffic. So usually when I'm trying to rank somebody's website, I'll get around 100 to 200 of these, and that will boost the rankings pretty quickly. So on to the next thing, website, because you guys do have a website, but it wasn't ranking. So when I go and check who's the top ranker for Toledo plumbers, it's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. So when I look at his website, he is getting 119 organic traffic just for his Toledo page. Let's see for his whole website. Whoa, that's a big website. So he's getting almost 30,000 organic traffic for his whole website every month. That's amazing. But let's go just and focus only on the Toledo, because that's the spot that you'll be competing with him for. So for the Toledo website, these are the keywords that he's trying to rank for. Toledo plumbers. That gets searched 100 times every month. He's currently in position number 1 and he's getting almost half of the traffic. That's awesome. Plumbers in Toledo is another great one. 300 search volume a month. So this column right here is keyword difficulty. It's how competitive that keyword is. How many other businesses are actively trying to rank for that keyword. 18 and 17, 12, those are all actually pretty high. You'd have to invest a little bit in SEO to be able to rank for those kind of keywords. If it's a 0 to 5 keyword difficulty, I can usually rank it within 2 months. The 15 to 18, those might take 3 to 6 months before you really start getting on the top page and getting the traffic coming to your website. Google just takes time and takes a lot of work, which I'll go over in a second. So Toledo plumbers in Toledo, Toledo plumber. Every time spelling differences, word order, all of it makes a difference. Plumbing Toledo, only 30. So usually what I'll do when I'm trying to rank a website or build a website, I'll get a list of maybe 20 of these keywords that have my service, the location that I'm targeting, have the higher search volume and the lower keyword difficulty, and I'll make a list of them, and I'll write my content based around those keywords, because you need to have the keywords in your content in order to rank for it. Because that's how Google knows what your website is about. How Google works is it's a bot. It's a robot. It's not a person. So it goes through and it reads all of the keywords that you have on your website, and it counts how many times you use each one. So like he uses Toledo plumbing 2 times just on that one page, and he uses it in the header. So using it in the header and the H1 tag tells Google that he's about Toledo plumbing. So they're going to index him for that keyword, and they're going to, which will allow him to rank for Toledo plumbing. That's the example. And so that's what you want to do when you're writing content. You want to have a lot of content. You want to have really specific keywords that you're trying to rank for. And so that's what I always do. And then once you have the right keywords indexed, you're going to need to get backlinks. So he has 311 backlinks going just to this one page. Let's see how many of them do you follow. looks like 51 backlinks. So what a backlink is, it's essentially a popularity contest. Pretty much, if he has a blog post or an article about the best kind of drain cleaning product and a bunch of other websites, they like it and they link to it or quote it on their websites. Them having your link on their site makes a backlink. That's what these are called. And so the more backlinks you have from credible sites, the higher your website is going to rank. The reason for that is Google sees it as other people, other websites are quoting you, they're reading your content, they're referencing your content, so that means your content must be really good. And so they'll rank you higher for all of the different keywords that you're indexed for. So that's what my monthly SEO packages include. They do like the backlinking and adding citations and stuff for your websites so that you can continually be outranking and competitive with your with the people you're trying to rank for. Anyways, if you have any other questions about SEO, feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help you rebuild your website with the right kind of keywords so that you can start ranking for some of these keywords. Also, when I do SEO packages, I also try to rank the Google business listing along with the website, and I manage the Facebook page too. So it's kind of an all-in-one deal. But just let me know what questions you have, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks.